Welcome to the Talkin Trash Addiction Recovery Podcast. We suffered in silence. Now we recover out loud.
Good evening. Welcome to the Channel 4 6 o'clock news at 9. I'm your anchor, Cannonball Titcom, coming to you live from the Hungry Horse, Montana Waffle House and Potato Parcel. Stories that we are following. Woman accidentally joins a search party looking for herself. Welcome to Talking Trash. 201. There you go. And now to a man who wants margarine outlawed because he wants to make the world a better place. Get it started!
Here we are.
Coffee stains and all.
Ridiculous. All right, welcome to episode. I'm all ready for this. Welcome to episode 201. If you're watching right now and you're struggling, wow, Will, it's hard to speak over the music. And you're struggling, you're in the right place. If you're a family member of someone who's in active addiction, you're in the right place. We know what it feels like to be where you are because we've been there in one form or another. This is a place for real stories of addiction. We believe that addiction is a disease, not a moral failing. We believe in the power of AA, the power of community and recovery, and supporting each other. So we do a little preamble, and then we get into it.
This is our humble broadcast, where ethics and personal anonymity are of the utmost importance. We run this podcast as an act of service to those whose lives have been affected by addiction. We don't do it for profit or notoriety. We place principles before personalities. We benefit from this podcast just as much as anyone else. We all work programs and choose to sacrifice our own anonymity to spread the word that recovery is possible. We do this thing in an attempt to show, as living examples, that no matter how far down the scale we have gone, we will see how our experience can benefit others. That's the 9th step promise. It's our creed we abide by here on Talkin' Trash. We feel called to uphold AA and NA principles. We firmly believe that you can only keep what you have by giving it away. Please join us in a moment of silence, followed by the Serenity Prayer.
God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference.
All right, let's go around and meet the team of Talking Trash. Experience Vagina. Oh, God, I don't feel like doing this tonight. Here we are, Willie D.
I'm glad I showed up.
Will is a close friend, a confidant, and he's doing great, actually. I mean, real talk, Will's doing a great job out there. We're proud of you.
I agree with that.
Yeah, hey, listen, you gotta pat yourself in the back once in a while. Next on Dizzle for Shizzle is Timmy Snyder. That was
Mother boy.
I am 43 years old. I have kids. I live with my parents, and I got problems, but things are going okay. I'm sober 3 years, and I'm grateful to be. Next on deck is the one and only somebody. I gotta read. Bradley Mansfield Steele. Brad is our
Mansfield.
Brad is our newest addition to the team. He is a very excitable chap. We love having him. And then last but not least,
he loves being bad.
He does he ever? Jimmy Libel is, he was supposed to go to jail tonight, but he didn't. We're so happy to hear that.
What did you do?
Now I got an empty purse.
I bet you do.
Jimmy's been here since what feels like the beginning.
You got a bunch of change in there, though.
But you know what? we what's up, boys? What's happening?
What happened? What's up?
What's up? Well, I was scheduled to go to corrections.
Why is the
and
music still going?
yeah, turn it down. There we go, Ben.
I shut it down.
They had to cancel because one of the corrections officers has been charged with transporting and distributing and selling drugs in corrections. So
Of
he's being
course.
tried by judge, not jury. And he
Oh
is going to
my
be going
God.
to where he used to work. So there was a big uprising because when he shows up, whoa, shower time, buddy.
So now you're in charge, huh?
Oh, he's gonna get it.
That's why I'm here. I'm not going.
Take
in.
his shoelaces, that guy. Holy shnikes.
Smart move.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that's rough. Anytime there's
Rough
drugs
Rider.
in jail, well, I'm speaking about something I don't know about. Will, when drugs come into the jails, is it usually the COs or do you have
That'd be more a prison, but I mean,
I don't
everything.
know.
You know what? Every they all
Stop it, Jimmy?
Oh, sorry.
It all varies, but typically in prisons it's the COs.
Mac and cheese
But
in the
jail,
car on the way
county
over.
jails, it's typically the person that's suitcasing it.
Right. On
And it
every
makes it maybe like a few days.
man, I don't get it. I don't know what is the benefit to smuggling drugs into your own jail. I have money.
You
I
get,
don't know.
I mean,
Money,
it's good money,
like,
but I don't want to get high in jail.
Well, he was making good cash, and actually, this is not the first. This is like the time in 6 months that this
The
has happened at
consequences
Regina
outweigh
Corrections.
Regina's something else.
or something.
Oh, experience. It's
So speaking of Regina and Canada and whatnot,
yes, I do believe I know that.
I was watching live the intro to the Buffalo Sabres and Boston Bruins in Buffalo the other night, and
What?
so couple of things, very classy that Buffalo does both anthems, regardless if it's two American teams. They do Canadian national anthem and they do the Star Spangled Banner, which I find classy. Right in the middle of this anthem, this girl, her mic stops working, right? Sucks, whatever. The entire crowd, Buffalo, sang the rest of the national anthem. It was incredible. Watch this.
From far and wide, okay, and on God, glory.
Hell yeah. Wow. Way to go, Buffalo. I mean, that is that was awesome to see. I mean, Canada, I get it, but that was pretty sweet. Jimmy, you're the Canadian. What'd you think about that?
Well, they live so damn close to the border. It's probably part of their curriculum.
Agreed.
And actually, they sang the new version too. I was quite, but they should have. They really wanted to surprise me. Sing it in French.
In French, I know. I'm learning it. My buddy Brian can sing it in French. We're gonna have to
Really?
do that one of these days. Yeah, he's
Sure.
a lunatic. We are definitely gonna have to hear that one of these days. All right, let's do our daily reflections. Now.
Well, we're moving on now to the east side, to a deluxe apartment in the sky. We're moving on now.
That's enough of that.
Okay, enough of that stuff. All right, kids, sitting comfortably in those chairs and sofas for April 29th. Group Automatinani.
Jimmy, look at the screen first. I'm
Autonomy.
insulting everybody.
Yes, I know. Autonomy.
I know you
There
know
go.
most of
Yes.
most of our
You're like,
addicts.
what?
No, I know.
Autonomy. Okay, there we go.
Autonomy.
Some of us may think that we have carried the principle of group anonymity to extremes. For
Anonymity.
example, in its original long-form tradition, 4 declares any 2 or 3 gathered together for sobriety may call themselves an AA group, provided that the group that they have no other affiliation. Asterisks. But the ultra liberty is not so risky as it looks, Comes of age, page 104, page 105, whatever. Okay.
I know.
As an active alcoholic, I abused every liberty that life adorned. How could AA expect me to respect the ultra liberty bestowed by Tradition 4? Learning respect has become a lifetime job. AA made me fully accept the necessity of discipline, and that if I do not assert it from within, then I will pay for it. This applies to groups too, with 2 O's. Tradition 4 points me in a spiritual direction, in spite of my alcoholic inclinations. Oh, and a little asterisk. This is a misquote. Bill is referring to the third tradition. It's like, well, Bill, what were you drinking when you wrote it? Come on,
get
buddy.
it together. Bill, was he on his LSD thing? Is that
probably? No, that was Dr. No, Dr. Bob was the LSD dude.
That was Bill. Bill's my boy. I'm a friend of Bill.
Yeah, friend of Bill's. Dr. Bob was
So what is, Jimmy, you're the AA. I mean,
oh yeah, I'm just the AA. Well, first of all, it's a big word, anonymity, right? And the whole traditions, like they say, okay, like there's how it works, which has the 12 steps, and then there's the 12 traditions. So it's how it works and like why it works, right? And Tradition 4, because I have to look this shit up, right? Tradition 4. Hey man, give me a break, will you? It's been a long freaking. Each group should be autonomous, except in matters affecting other groups or AA as a whole. Meaning it's just like, hey, anonymity. It's called Alcoholics Anonymous, but it's evolved. Like, don't forget, this is 80 or 90 years ago. Now we have social media, like all these platforms, what we're doing. I remember when they used to have TV ads for AA and recovery, like Prairie Sky have an ad on Facebook running all the time. It's everywhere because so is addiction. Like we can't hide it. We suffered in silence. We recovered out loud, as Brad would say.
Brad and Steve are at an H&I commitment themselves. Former jaywalker. That's kind of funny, Jim. They are not at a corrections facility. They're at a rehab. Talking to the normies, or no, the non-incarcerateds. You know, we love that. Jimmy wasn't even supposed to be here. He showed up at 8:59 and pleasantly surprised us. And you know, but like Jimmy was supposed to be at a corrections facility tonight. So anytime any one of our people are out doing that, that's awesome. That's what we want to see. And we take pride in that. We take pride, Jimmy, that you go do that shit.
What's that, Will? I'm sorry. You're
mid. You got corrected.
I need a lot of correcting, man.
Right. So I don't know what we'll do here.
Brad's going to be happy. 3-2, third period. Canadians over Lightning.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Let's say hi to our rehabilitator.
Hey, I want to get better.
All right, who do we got in the mix tonight? We have Basilton Sober Living, Destination Recovery, Albany, New York Oxford House, New Hope Rehabilitation, Liftoff Recovery, Breaking Change Ministries, Tom's River Sober Living. Tom's River, that sounds kind of cool. Steps Recovery, Teen Challenge PA, Victory Recovery Center, and Prairie Sky Recovery. There you go.
Welcome to the fold, people.
Yeah, Teens Challenge. That sounds like a cool one. Yeah.
Teen Challenge. We'll talk off after the show about that. That's a whole thing. It's a strange program they got there, Teen Challenge, but good on them. They're doing something. Let's see here, Jimmy. What? How are you?
I'm doing well. Some shit, but you're saying about that teen recovery one.
Teen Challenge.
We just started bringing the message or chairing meetings at Youth Center, and I'm the chair of that, and I go once a month. Anyway, long story short, sitting down with this young man, 14 years old, not an addict, not an alcoholic, but he's there because his mother's an addict and her partner is an alcoholic drug addict, and this kid killed the boyfriend because he was beating the shit out of his mom. So it's sad what addiction does. Like, it affects people who are not addicted. And here's this young, he's going to start, He's going to get out shortly, and he's going to start attending meetings with his mom under supervision. And just a really nice kid. But that's what addiction does. It fucks up the people that are in active addiction and the people that are not in active addiction. As our previous guest, who did a great job being here, and we're so glad that she came. Yeah.
Great job. She did such a good job. Yeah, me and Will were talking prior to the show about something going on in my life, and it involves people that are not addicts, and they can get caught up in the frenzy of things, throwing blame around. That's not, I'm guilty for a lot of things, but I'm not guilty for that. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things where, like, I'm hesitant to even tell my testimony because of shit like that. So everybody is affected, and it's there is no cure to that. It's just going to happen. As long as there's recovery and addiction, everybody's going to get affected in some way or another. But the addict is very vulnerable in that state. They can be kind of crucified a little bit. So it gets tricky. Teen Challenge is, I just put it up there. It is a Christ-centered addiction recovery from 215. There is a whole bunch of places. The only thing the only thing I don't line up with them is they do a lot of the like touching your head and like demon be gone, like little much.
Grab the back of your monitor and
yes, exactly like that. Will just with prisoners, pretty much.
So it was Tommy, you, and myself, and then some other. Oh my! It was like that was my first weekend there at that rehab, and it was like I got there Saturday night. We went to a what do you call it? A revival.
Oh my god! So we go into this place, right? It's in Georgia. It's in Gainesville, and
that place was like a stadium.
Jimmy, you ever been to a sold out arena and the air's thick?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like you can see the air. This place was packed. $3,000 at least. You know what? It's a service, and everybody.
We didn't even get to go in the main area. We had to stay in the overflow, big ginormous area.
Yeah, somehow me and Tommy got sat next
y'all got into the main area.
The most charismatic lunatics in the place. It was crazy. I've never seen anything quite like it as a personal experience. I'm all for church and whatnot, but like. That is like 30 minutes in, everybody's speaking in tongues, and the lady next to me, I thought she was having a seizure at first. I swear to God, I thought we had a medical situation going on, and I see her. I'm just like, Tommy, this isn't my scene, bro. I think we need to
get the fuck out.
But he couldn't leave because she was blocking the aisle.
I know, and then trying to get out of that place. So that's delinquents. Holy shnikes! What a disaster!
And how is that really okay? Nothing against. I don't want to offend anybody out there. If you have religion, great. If that's what's going to help you on your journey to recovery, fantastic. But that would have scared me out the freaking door.
My thing was that they wouldn't even. If you wanted a Bible from that church, you had to go to their shop, their little.
Oh, it's $49. $49.99.
One, they wouldn't give you one. Just saying, and that's
right.
just like.
That's actually kind of most churches these days, Will, but like they had their own like Bible, their version, the lunatic James version, whatever it was. And they had
I don't think that's a version.
They would sell a Bible, and it was about the size of my phone, and it was $70. This little pocket Bible, and I open it up. The first book isn't Genesis; it was something else. I'm like, something's wrong here. Will, can we leave? Will's like, no, I don't know what I'm doing. It was a lot.
I didn't do all that.
I know, Tommy. Though Tommy's sitting right next to me.
We hadn't even. I think we may have met, but we rode the same little short bus together.
Yeah, I mean, we're window licking all the way up to Gainesville. But yeah, I mean, that's to each their own. I whatever. I mean, I don't get it, but like. To each their own. If you have to, but the message is where I got kind of twisted, Jimmy. It was all about how much money they had, how much money they got.
Oh, Joel.
I'm like, all right, I'm gonna relapse if everybody doesn't mind.
The person that was speaking has been accused of molesting so many times. It was there,
right. Of course,
it was messed up.
I know it's messed up. What is what it is? People are crazy.
And
the world's crazy. If you'd like to vote on who's going to win the Flyers game, text 1 for Philly, 2 for Pittsburgh, and 3 for your mom. So we'll get back to those later. So what we were going to do tonight, right? Way too soon. So what we were going to do tonight was team testimonial series. Me, I don't like doing it. I don't. So we're not going to do that. I was only doing that because Jimmy wasn't here, and it was
All your
just me and
fault,
Will. So
Sorry.
it was all Jimmy's fault. Yep. So
And I knew about
think
this morning, and I'm like, I'm gonna wait to the last minute to log in.
You're such a piece of
He was
shit.
just trying to
I knew
get-
it. I
He was
knew it
trying
when
to
you
get
signed into the
tires
fucking
pumped.
studio.
Well,
I'm
I'm
sitting
walking
here-
my dog.
It's like
Well,
5
you're
o'clock.
lucky-
I hear a beep. I'm like, I wonder who's in there. Our guest for next week. That's what it usually is. It's Jimmy. Jimmy's like, oh.
Sorry. Brad knew about it. He goes,
Fucking
"Fucking A, do it." I'm like, there you go.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, there's no technical stuff that we have to do. It's not a big deal. I don't have to switch cameras around, and it's so simple. All right, we have upcoming guests. Let's take a look at who we got.
Who we got?
Who's
Who's
coming?
coming?
Coming.
Come on.
We do.
Alrighty. Sitting down while we had Sunday. On Sunday, we have Andrew Linden, followed by Bethany Basker, Larissa Junkie, Rob Flett, and Duran Fritz. Keep those cards and letters coming. If you want to be on Talking Trash, please email me, Jim at dadcast.com.
Yeah, that worked. Jimmy
Did I
at
actually
Trash
get it
Dash.
right?
Yeah,
Holy
not
shit.
really.
Wow.
Since you said it, our website is you can say Trash Dash and then add podcast, whatever. You probably not gonna. You
Trash
already
Dash.
forgot. Doesn't matter. And if you're interested in merchandise, we have all kinds of merch now online. And that being said, tonight I have decided, to be the all powerful podcast host guy. And, I am going to I don't know who, and nobody's commented. I don't know if anybody's listening.
Ooh, I do.
But
So he's gonna win
I'm
something?
gonna give it to Will if nobody chimes in. I don't know how I'm gonna give it away, but I'm gonna give away a $50 gift card to the dumpster diving.
And the third caller gets a Talking Trash song, only worn by Tim for 3 days straight. Keep those
Yeah,
cards
well,
and
that's
letters
what,
coming.
that's what I said to Jimmy. Jimmy, I was like, oh shit, Jimmy just saw me in the same shirt I was in on Sunday. Oopsie. I was going to change that before I went live, but you know.
Well, I was trying to type back when my dog was pulling me all through the park saying, oh, well, I'm wearing the same underwear for the past 4 days. No problem.
I assumed as much. So I guess what we'll do is, I don't know. Let's do clean time real quick. Get people
Clean?
rolling out there.
Alrighty.
This is the same clean time from Sunday. Enjoy.
All right, here on this very special episode of Talking Trash, our 200th episode, we recognize the miracle of clean time. What is clean time, you ask? Well, glad you asked. I'm going to tell you. Clean time is the amount of time you've abstained from your drug of choice and being a lunatic. So we look at our team clean time first. You got Will Douglas, Willie D in the place to be. He's got 937 days. Will is just a stalwart here. He is. I don't know what the. I just happened. Anyway, clean time. Moving on. Next on Dizzle is Tim Snizzle. Tim, that's me. I have 1,030 days. Just grateful for every one of them. That's a new for me. 200 episodes of Talking Trash. Oh my God. Oh, Bradley Mansfield. Bradley. 1,172 days. Good job, Brad. Way to go, bud. So proud of you. And last but not least, certainly not least, the best in the game, Jimmy Libel. Jimmy. Jim has 1,602 days. 1,600. My man coming in hot. Jimmy Libel. Talking Trash. Hey, time. A very special surprise is Jennifer. 900 days. Oh, she is a gem. We love her so much. Congratulations, Jennifer. We're so proud of you, and thank you for supporting us and the show. Clean Time on Talking Trash is brought to you by Waffle House, probably. What's your clean time? Drop it in the comments. We'll set off horns. We'll have a good time about it. And set the clean time. Ride the recovery train. Clean time on Talking Trash. Thank you, everybody, for supporting us and taking part in this journey with us.
All right. Well, there's that.
Alrighty. Actually, I want to give a special shout out to Dawn, my sponsor, who is celebrating 48 years of sobriety, which is 17,500 days tomorrow. Woohoo!
Wow!
One
Way to
day
go,
at a
Don.
time, Willie.
He is the coolest guy I've ever
right?
not met. Way to go, Don. Proud of you, guy. He's good, dude. Oh, I guess what we'll do here is we'll go through. We were talking about patience last show. We can just kind of bring that up and chit chat about that and see what happens, boys. Let's see here. No, I gotta fix the cameras again because people like to show up 2 minutes before. Jimmy, read this for us. This is the early recovery stuff.
Patience, emotional ups and downs, restlessness and frustration, waiting to feel better quickly, learning to sit with discomfort. Guilty as charged on all four.
Yep. Same.
Well, I mean, and that third point, you want to feel better quickly because, hey, when you're actively using, we don't care if it's drugs or alcohol. Yeah, you get that instantaneous release from anything, right? That dopamine rush. Yep. And with recovery, you got to work at this shit. And yeah, it's not easy. It's not fun some days, but man, it's fucking worth it. It really is.
It is worth it.
A lot of people just like, hey, you think it's all puppies and rainbows? No, it's fucking life. It's lifey. But you have to have a better. You just want to. You have to want it. And I had actually, it was interesting. A fellow who I was kind of co-sponsoring, a young man in Texas who's a little insular, if he's watching. I was kind of co-sponsoring him. And about a month ago, he goes, no, I'm going back out. And he goes, thanks for your help. Bye. And then I got a message from him and he goes, hey, I found a group. I feel really at home. And I said, good for you, man. He goes, can you start texting me again? I'm like, damn right. It's no problem. Because I text people, 40 people. So he's back on, he's back on my mailing list. And so
good.
I didn't say, oh, you asshole, I told you so. No, we don't shoot our wounded. And I didn't go into the details about it. I said, welcome back. So
good job, Jimmy. And that's exactly how it should be. That's how it needs to be. Number one fan, Lara Gruber. Hi, honey.
Hi. I'll be in Saskatoon in 2 weeks. See you there. Bye.
I like her a lot. I don't know. Maybe I like her. I don't know.
Maybe I'll take her to the old spaghetti factory. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
Ew, it sounds gross.
you guys don't have the old spaghetti factory?
Well, I mean, no.
It's
like the Canadian version of Waffle House. Really bad.
Did they used to have a spaghetti factory here? Like it was like a cheesecake factory.
Cheesecake factory. The old
the old spaghetti
one here in Georgia.
Oh, so that's your Canadian Italian food, is what that is. I see.
Well, I think they used to have one here.
Oh, it's all over the world. It is. There's look at 10 different locations.
You're probably Googling it right now.
Of course I am.
10 locations to serve you better.
Yeah, they're all over the place. It's not just I just never heard of it. Old spaghetti.
The old spaghetti. Google it after the show.
I really am grateful that Jimmy showed up because I wasn't going to be able to tell my story, watch the Flyers game, produce a show.
That's what I was complaining about before.
And keep when there's a 4 on here, I could slack off a little bit.
He has his priorities in order.
No.
Two.
And I was like, maybe I should tell Tim I'm going to join the show. I'm like, fuck it.
Next time, 5 minutes. 5 minutes would make a world of difference for me, bud. You can surprise me at 8:55. Okay, fine.
It's okay.
Will, did you ever have to learn to sit with your discomfort?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Elaborate on that, please.
Yeah, please.
Every time I got locked up.
Right. Yeah. Wow, that's
every time I went to rehab. I mean, every time I got every time I was made to, I was forced to sit my ass down.
Yeah.
That was when which was a lot.
It's did it get easier? I mean, after a while, did you get to?
It got more comical. I guess so. Yeah.
Sure it did.
You can only screw up so many times, so then therefore you start kind of like entertaining yourself when like,
right.
But yeah, I mean, but you come to a point where you just get tired. You get sick and tired of being sick and tired. You get tired. You change. I mean, like no one's gonna. I remember somebody in AA told me once, and like Bradley always saying that you hear things when you least expect it and all that stuff. Well, this older gentleman said something, and I mean, it always stuck with me, but it's so damn true because I felt it when he said it. He's like, you'll know when you're done. I was like, you'll know when you're done. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll know. Mm-hmm. And he goes, no matter what. He goes, I mean, like you personally, because when you're done, you're done. I mean, like, and I truly believe that because I knew at that time when he said that I wasn't done. But
right.
But I mean, when I was done, like I knew it, but I couldn't express to anybody else like how I felt, how I knew that I knew that I was done. But because not everybody's already heard that before, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, I mean, like it's action, not words.
Yeah, done when I'm done. I I mean, a lot of people don't get the luxury of figuring it out before they die. Like, like people are overdosing left and right, and there's a very little margin for error these days. And I think that's where my sense of urgency comes from, is that like it's so normalized, addiction's becoming not only accepted, but it's becoming a normal thing. Oh, you went to rehab 47 times? That's good. That's not good. That's abuse of the system. That's not learning anything. But that is what happens. They will go in and out and in and out. Insurances allow it. And you want to talk about patience? These people. You're an addict. If you're playing that rehab game, like you are demanding care when you need it, not when you're shooting up and you're high, but when you need it, it's emergency, everybody come save me. And that pisses normal people off, and I can understand why. And it pisses me off recovery, but like we cannot shoot our wounded. Jimmy just said that we have to not do that as a rule, not where
personalities,
exactly, not where we see fit, but we need to do it where Jimmy's the biggest asshole, and he's also an addict, and he's coming back again looking for help. Let him back in. You can be pissed. You can but allow that person to get the help that you've gotten, because you were there at one point, and if you don't realize that, you're forgetting it. But like, yeah, jail's gotta be a brutal one, because like I will never go to jail ever again.
Never say never.
I am not built for that
right?
shit.
Because as soon as you do, you know what happens.
I know. I think Laura Groover. Laura, you just won a $50 gift certificate to our thing.
Oh my God.
Congratulations. Oh my God.
I'll tell you for
I will that's the show. You can get some swag off our shit. Yeah, we're gonna start doing that. I figured out. Right. Yep. That is true. She's way out of my league. But like it's we
take her to the
spaghetti
factory.
That would die. That would impress her, wouldn't it? I don't
Moving
know.
right along. Hey, we got a show to do. Keep going.
Patience.
Oh, come on. That was sorry. So where's Bradley at tonight, Jimmy?
He is at a recovery center in the rocking town of Estevan, Saskatchewan, which is close to the U.S. border. A unique setup. It's a private facility out of Manitoba. I'll make this short. Anyway, so they purchased 2 old motels. Like, actually, they're really nice hotels. One is the treatment center, and one is for the family of the people that are in recovery. It's very unique. And everybody in the town of Estevan's pissed off. Oh my God, there's people recovering. Oh my God, this is horrible. Oh, what are we gonna do about it? Oh my God, oh my God. They're getting
people are
they
assholes.
Want better. Yes, people are assholes.
Yep.
It happens everywhere. Like, I'd rather see a recovery center on my doorstep than having a safe injection site. You know what
exactly. Yep. I do know what you're saying. Yep. They like when I went to my first rehab in Maine, it was an old nursing home, a shitty one, by the way, but it was an old nursing home. It was just on a farm. It was like
tell me the last time they built a nursing home in the United States.
The last time?
Yeah.
2014. I got it right. I can't believe I got it right. What do you mean, Will? They build nursing homes.
Whatever.
The fuck are you talking about?
No, they don't.
Oh my!
I don't know what's going on right now.
Who's on first? I don't know. Who's second?
There's a difference between assisted living. There's a difference between assisted living and nursing.
Well, yeah, right. I know.
Hello.
It's irrelevant. So like,
thank you.
It's a old shitty nursing home with the marble, but like the hardwood, not hardwood, just the shitty floors, like the thing we're looking at. It was just terrible.
Linoleum.
Linoleum. I don't think that's it either. It's something else. But like, it's that was not a rehab. Nowadays, you go to actual rehabs, and the help is there almost on demand these days. Now, insurance does get in the mix a little bit, but it's a one-stop shop, and unfortunately, yeah, people abuse it, and they in and out, and whatever. But like, again, same principle Jimmy just said. we have to allow that person as a rule to recover just like everybody else. You just have to deal with some of the riffraff, I guess. I mean, and that comes with the territory. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, some of these private ones, I see some of that come on TV, where a guy is sitting in his really nice suite, and he's got a phone, and like so he's probably got like someone
He's got a puppy on his lap.
Yeah, and there's probably a chocolate on his pillow every morning. And I'm sorry, a recovery center or there's a difference between a treatment and a recovery center. Treatment is they just dry out and out the door. They'll throw a little bit of recovery at you, like here, maybe go to a meeting. But a treatment center is where they actually you learn about the disease, and there's rules, regulations to get you into a proper routine. So you're breaking that habit of active addiction.
Yeah.
We had chores. You gotta do dishes. You gotta mop the floor. You gotta clean the smoke shack. But it got us into a routine. They did bed checks, like making sure that you're not just sitting in somebody else's bed, that you're making your own bed. And it sounds very rudimentary, but when you're in early recovery, like making your bed on those first days, it's tough shit.
But it also feels good as shit. It does, as I remember it. But like looking back.
Yeah, like sweeping the floor and mopping and all that stuff that seems like mundane, but you're doing it sober and a clear head. And it's a new process. And these little, like as Brad says, that's one small step for man, but a giant leap for your recovery. And it's so true. Yeah. God, I wish I had come up with that line. Damn, Mansfield.
That was pretty damn good, that guy.
We love him.
There's, I mean, recovery centers and I mean, there has to be a balance, in my opinion. There has to be a balance between medical help and therapy help. Now, like Prairie Sky, for example, they don't do the medical side of it, which is fine. We need to know what works and what doesn't by trying it all out. And they just work on the recovery side of it. And I love that too. I would probably go to a detox, maybe an inpatient, and then go to recovery, Prairie Sky, something like that. But it's not about the place or anything like that. It's just a matter of what kind of care you're going to get and what kind of care you actually need. And
going in with an open mind and a closed mouth. Yeah. And just listening and going in there with a good attitude, like, I really want to change, rather than a lot of people when they're, let's say their insurance is covering it, or they've been told to go, like the old intervention bullshit. It doesn't stick. You have to want this shit. Yeah. I always say today is a gift, because that's why they call it the present. Like, and that sounds cliche, but it's so true. Nobody gets out alive, guys. Nope. Not that I know of.
Well said, Jim.
Just take it for whatever life gives you, and say, I'll be happy when I'm got 100 days, or just be happy that you woke up sober and you go to bed sober or in recovery. Be happy for that. And those are those baby steps. Like sponsor, he's telling me like war stories of when he first came into the program or stopped drinking. And we thought we invented some really weird ass shit. Whoa. It's like, I'd never do that with a chicken, but I guess you can back in the 40s.
Oh my God. I mean, Will, have you explain how you've seen treatment? Actually, you're the best person to do it. You've seen all kinds of different treatment. Explain how you've seen treatment change over the course of your experience, your life.
Well, I mean, man, the first time I went to treatment was in, I think it was 01 or 02, and it was a dual diagnosis play. I mean, it was medical and a treatment. I was it was
in 2002. You're saying?
Yeah, but it was it was here in Atlanta. It was like one that is really well known. Anyhow, but it was like that doctor there in detox. I remember he was like, he's like, you have no more overdose or no more detoxes in you. If you get high one more time, you'll die. That was the beginning of my. I mean, like I knew,
and you're like,
I was like, okay. I was like,
I'll show you.
Hold my bag.
I mean, it's kind of funny. I mean, I've been to the shitty ones. I've been to the bougie ones. I've been to some really nice ones. I've been to some really bad ones. But I mean, they're all. I mean, I don't know. It's all about one thing. With most of the places I've been to, like I think 9 inpatient, right? 10 maybe impatience. I think. And yeah, I mean, but you know what? It's sad to say. It's the certain people that work at certain ones. You can tell that they have they really care. But it's
Yeah.
really, I hate to say it, but it's a money making. It's all
I
about
gotta.
the money. I mean, like,
Oh,
that's. I mean, like,
it's a
depends.
business.
I mean, that depends on your care. Is your
Yep.
money, and it sucks, but that's true.
Yeah.
You know.
And I'll tell you what, like we're saying, there's all kinds of different places. One of my best experiences, Will, was a state-run facility, and it wasn't the worst, but it wasn't great. But
It's not the
like,
people that work there typically want to be there.
you're right, and my therapists, and I won't drop names, but like they made an impact on me there. And I could feel that everybody was pulling for the patient, and we all hated management, whoever that was, and like we're all on the same team, and like there was real healing going on there. And they did the whole medical. They had nurses and doctors and shit. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of this because I had never been in anything like that until then. Up until then, it was bougie rehabs. It was, just not getting help I need. And then going in there, I saw that there was real help actually to be gotten. So I was like, I guess I'll go get it because it didn't look like it was available at any of the other places I had attended. And this last place, I'll tell you, man, it was just, people are good people out there. And if you're taking a pay cut to go work at a place because you care about the people, that says a lot about the culture in that building. And it resonated with me. It was a great experience. Yeah, they like, they take your shit and you don't have a phone and you can't vape
That's what
inside.
I'm used to. I mean, see, that's what's changed. That's the main thing that's changed. Just rehabs these days let you keep your cell phone and your computers and all that shit. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? I mean, like the last where I met you at, I was like, we get our phones back. Like after, I mean, like,
our place that was
lunacy. Didn't even have them taken,
Yeah. Hi, Charlotte Wells. Hi.
Hi.
Hey, Charlotte. Oh yeah. Guess what, Charlotte? You just won a $50 dissertation.
Oh my God!
I got a few to give out. Charlotte, I'll email you after the show. Will's already got shit on the way. It's ridiculous how much stuff he's got. I mean, it's a money making thing.
Full.
He does. It's a money making thing, but like everything's a money making thing. So like you can either get caught up in that aspect of it, or you can just accept it for what it is and realize that you have something to fucking work on right now. And when you put that perspective in order, it changes the way you behave. Super important. What are we doing about? The Flyers in Philly. It's crazy. So like I saw Jimmy right before we started the show. They did the anthem and they're panning across the crowd, and I see the girl I lost my virginity to sitting right there with her father in high school from high school. It was ridiculous. I mean,
thank you for sharing that. I'm sure late bloomer.
It was brutal. I just, I don't know.
You got excited.
Did I really, Jim? Yay! Yes, Charlotte. We have. I had already planned on giving her and Laura and Brian shit. So yes, I will. We're gonna take care of some of our fans with some of our freebies that we get. Additionally, from May 5th to the 8th, it's 25% off everything in that shop.
Ooh,
it's fun. I can I think I'm actually paying people to buy our shit, but like whatever.
Yeah,
I don't care.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to spend money to make money.
Got to get the
facts on facts.
That's
the playoffs.
Jack.
We forgot to look at this here. Here's what the Stanley Cup playoffs look like tonight. Who cares? Here's the games that are on tonight. The Flyers right now and the Pens. Everybody. The Habs in Tampa Bay. Brad very much cares. And yes, Utah and Las Vegas have hockey teams. Believe it or not.
Funny fact here, just a funny fact. My dad's ex-girlfriend, long story. When I used to live in Vegas. So I grew up with living around her son, and so, but he was a lot younger than me. But after I moved away from there, he when Vegas got the hockey team, he worked for them, and he worked for them for quite a while. I mean, he doesn't anymore. I don't think. I don't know. Anyhow, but yeah, he worked security for them for a long time.
Yeah, T-Mobile Arena out there is cool.
T-Mobile Arena is next to New York. Where I used to work at.
It's a very cool building.
So they the parking garage that I used to get high in, like at New York before work. I could see it at the T-Mobile. It was always an empty spot right there next to the highway, the T15, I think it was. Or the,
yeah. They just now they're getting all four sports. They're getting the
The football team is getting the Raiders.
They got the Raiders. Yep, they got the
Oh.
Oakland Athletics. I don't know why.
I mean, they ditched them all there, huh?
And then, I was listening to Rod Peters' show. He was talking about the basketball team that they're going to have. What do they call them? And he liked the Las Vegas Lights. I liked it too. But like the Aces, like I don't know what they got the Golden Knights. They didn't change the name for the Raiders. They didn't change the name for the Athletics. So I don't know the Las Vegas. I don't know. Anybody? Any ideas what we're going to name the Las Vegas basketball team?
So many.
The Posse. How about the Posse?
the Vegas Posse.
That was a CFL team back in the 90s.
Was it really?
Posse. Yep.
CFL, Canadian football.
Wait.
The Canadian football. There was
what was
the
his name,
Baltimore
though?
Ravens.
What's his name? That ran the
Baltimore
Teamsters?
Ravens, Vegas
Are you
Posse.
for real?
Yeah. Baltimore Stallions. Yeah. Seriously,
I am shocked at that. I did not know. I believe you. I just didn't know.
And the Baltimore Stallions actually won the Grey Cup, which was played in Regina in 1995.
You're back.
Yes.
You're back. You're taking off, and you're back. You're back. And you're back.
Bye, Will.
I'll be back.
Google it.
Oh my God. That's interesting. I just didn't know that the Canadian footballs made its way down to the States. Yeah, Charlotte. So I will. I'll send you a message after the show, honey. Yeah, I just is that the only time they were in the United States?
In the States, that's it. Yep.
Yeah, that was it. Huh?
Mm-hmm. And Doug Flutie played for the Baltimore Stallions.
Flutie, yeah. That's so funny. Here, I'll replace Will with the cup.
With trash
cup will do the job. Will, sorry, buddy. We already got your replacement here.
Bullshit.
Well, I was a trash can.
You good, Will Douglas?
I've been a trash can
How
before.
you doing?
Anyhow, go ahead.
That's very important to me that Will's season hears everything as it's supposed to
feels.
be. We are going to do team testimonials. It is kind of important for us to do it, every once in a while. We just so you guys, so our people can get to know us a little bit better.
You know what we should do? We should pre-record, do our where you record one person doing their testimonial, like you asking questions, and then post it to the site. So therefore, the person doesn't feel like on the spot, like live doing it, because then they probably, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you are absolutely.
I got a better idea.
Jimmy, what's your idea?
All four of us speak at the same time and be the same
Let's
time.
do it. Go.
Okay, well, I remember. Go, Will.
That is funny.
Because I got no freaking patience. I have no patience for this shit.
I said, y'all can workshop that and get back to me. That's what
workshop it. Yeah, we'll put a pin in that and get back to Will on his schedule. Yeah, Will struggles with the service out there. So I was, like I said, I was going to do mine tonight, but I hate myself, so I'm not gonna.
But ever since I did that freaking update the other day, my phone's been jacked up.
Oh, of course, the update didn't work. For
yeah, I like that. You say, he goes, hey, so anybody got any problems? Just ask. I'm like, help. Do I have to get any help? No. Fuck.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Am
you.
I supposed to?
Well, okay, what's all
you
this
kidding
shit?
me?
5. I get it. Days. I'm like, 5.
I need someone to
These
buy
are our
6, 7.
testimonials.
I want 6, 7.
8, 9.
Well, you have to
It's
wait
3,
till
6, 9.
June for that. Well, we're fast and loose here tonight. Have fun though, right, boys? Have a good time. Oh yeah,
I'm
team
not
testimonials
loose, but I may be fast.
are important because it humanizes us a little bit. We're always the ones doing the interviews, so it's it's hello.
Yeah.
So that's that. The recovery centers. Somebody just sent me a message and it is gone. I believe it was.
They deleted that shit.
Barely. Never mind. I believe it was New Hope. If you guys have questions, you can send them.
Had no hope for us.
Send them on down.
Send
them down. Come on down.
Recover out loud. Well, I'm glad Jimmy showed up. Like I don't know. It's just feels better with.
And I had that.
He's
whole
a game
script.
player.
Like how 200 and all these different languages, like Decentos, 200, Deistig, 200.
Have you been listening to that?
I even had it in Dutch for Thomas and
for
Chinese Nikawa.
Oh,
200. $50 make you holla.
I was looking for that clip of you where I did you like 10 different times. Like,
yes, thank God you didn't.
I wish I couldn't find it.
I hope it's been deleted.
I'm sure
You tell
it
everybody,
hasn't been.
No, it's never been deleted.
No, there's been a few things that deleted.
Speaking of not being deleted, yeah, right. Not being deleted. Our episodes are not being taken down all of a sudden. I've done a lot of work behind the scenes to like take out the music and stuff that we enjoy live, but like somebody just said it, live shows, why do we do it live? Why don't we just record it? That's what we did when we first started the show. We didn't go live till like episode 60, 70, somewhere there. It's voyeurism, yeah, sure, a little cuckold. But like when we finally went live, it all changed. It was such it's a more organic experience. All right, so let's move on with patience. I'm running out of it, I'll tell you that much.
Yep.
Jimmy, do it. Read it. Do it with your mouth. Read it.
Addiction equals instant gratification. Well, put it back up, you asshole. We're wired for quick relief. We'll fix that. Fear that things won't improve and comparing our progress.
Fear that things won't improve. Did Jimmy ever have that? Like
all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, like okay, so working. There's always like right now we're at our first quarter of the new year. And you have to like show what you got in your pipeline and all these progressions and stuff. So they set a standard pretty freaking high, and you feel a little, you get a little pissed off when you see all this red ink on your screen. It's like, well, I put this in there, but you know what? It's just my job does not define me. I love my job. Don't get me wrong, but it's not my life.
Right.
So I don't.
Who you are.
And fearing that things, well, hey, who doesn't fear? That's a primal instinct. Yeah, things will get better, but we want things to improve right now. Because when we're in active addiction, it was like boom, boom, everything's been solved right away.
It's the same thing with recovery, though, Jimmy, too, isn't it? Sometimes with addicts, like we want recovery right now. We want everything right now. I want to do all 12 steps tonight. Like craziness. Julia, says live is funny. She's right. She's right.
Oh, you damn right, girl.
It's hysterical.
Well, yeah, and addiction, instant gratification, and it does depending on what you're using. Yeah, you can get really fucked up quick.
Right,
and but you're still coming down, and you're always you're chasing that high. And when you sober up, you wanna like. I remember I had to be the recovery superstar. Dig sober for 5 seconds. I'm gonna tell everybody. No, I'm just.
Listen, looking back, Jimmy, I know
I'm
those
a drunk,
people.
and that's. I still am one. But like, I know. Rob said about being in that pink cloud. Yeah, you can do it, but you just got to kind of tone it down a bit. Like my connection. I always say higher power and all that. Like when I logged in this afternoon by mistake, I was walking my dog, and that's my connection. And he'll be running around. It used to be just piss me off, and like, God damn it, I gotta go to work and all that. He's my dog, and I love him. And it's just shit'll get done. Your inbox is never ever gonna be empty. So just do what you can, learn from your lessons, as Will would say, and just don't be an asshole. Really simple shit. Treat people the way you want to be treated. With respect.
Talk about a connection, Jimmy. You log into the studio at 5 o'clock. Timmy's there, isn't he? Timmy's right there.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, but yet, what was with those capsules? What the fuck was that all about?
What the clothing?
The leather.
Oh yeah, the chaps. I didn't expect to be
assless.
Seen. I didn't expect to be seen. But I look good in
I cannot unsee that. Hi, Will. Hi, Will.
You just disappeared. Yeah. Patient. I have no patience for anything, and I don't think I'm getting better. I think I'm just more impatient. But like I'm not. Like I still fear the future. I'm a pessimist, right? By nature. I acknowledge that. I know it. But like it's a shitty way to live your life.
Will get better.
You're right, and I get that, and I'm all for like self preservation and doing good for yourself, whatever. I stopped drinking sugar. I'm still 400 pounds. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Treat your body. Look I was going to do this with just me and Will. I was going to do puppets. But
are we going to have a puppet show?
Yeah. Brian DeSantis, I was talking to him before the show, and he's like, you should do puppets. I was like, believe it or not, I have one. Yeah.
Okay, I won't ask why you do, but that's okay.
Patience versus passive, and this makes me think of Jimmy in a way where I want to punch him in the face, but also protect him from evil. And Jimmy's mine. Jimmy's mine. Nobody's getting to Jimmy.
And you can beat him if you want to.
Somebody fucks with Jimmy, I'm coming for you. I swear to God. Patience is equal to doing nothing. What does that mean, Jimmy? Equal or greater than, or what is that? I don't know what that is.
That's like umslaut or whatever that's called. Patience equals kind of crossed out cosine doing nothing.
Yep, I got it.
Well, no,
So
but patience actually is doing something. It's just kind of, I always call patience reflecting and just thinking, milling shit over. So I would call patience, I call it quality. So I can me time.
Shit over
how many people actually have time to just sit and think and reflect?
Me, I do, and it's not fun.
No, because your mind is going a million miles. Oh shit, I did this wrong. Oh fuck, now I'm a piece of shit and all that. You know what? Yep. I just take today. I my daily inventory. I take it in the morning. I take it all day. It's all about, hey, how am I do a daily check. I check in, like, hey, how am I doing? And was in this meeting late this afternoon, running late, and was struggling. I'm not the most computer savvy guy, and learning all these new tricks like, hey, hold Control F, do a spin, all this shit. And after
do you really need a basic class? I could really help you. You just have to ask.
Okay, no. I did. We'll talk later. Anyway,
you're doing good. I know you're doing good.
But I'm learning. I still look at the keys. I'm sorry. You know, I'm one of those kind of guys. Exactly. But
one vote. It was for your mom to win.
But patience is a virtue. It's just taking time to not overreact and lose your shit. And I have very little patience, less than most people. I don't have a fuse. I got a button. And
you do.
When I used to snap, it was not good. It was very
good,
destructive, and it was not pretty. Not pretty at all. And I heard a lot of people not physically, but emotionally. You know, okay, maybe a couple physically. But what I'm saying is, patience is just calm the fuck down, and just if you could just take a step back and look at yourself at that time and say, why being such an asshole?
Yeah.
I
agree with you, Jimmy. I do. I think about, like, me and Will were talking about like a situation I experienced that was unjust, and I was wrongly accused, and like I wanted to be vindicated immediately. I went and got a polygraph test. I went all nuts just to get my own, like, some sort of self-satisfaction from being like, I'm an addict. I'm all that stuff, but I'm definitely not that. Nice try. And then I go nuts, and I had no patience. I wanted to have court and have it all settled, and instead I have to play the long game, and that's really what it comes down to. Now throw active addiction, Tim, into some of these scenarios. I've already gotten into a fight. I've already probably gotten
Narcan for that.
Probably got drunk. Probably got but instead of being reactive, now I'm sober, so I'm just like half miserable half the time. But like I'm also not like overthinking things now, so like my behaviors aren't causing these problems. And patience is, I think it's an acquired skill. I think that's a good way to put it. It's something you do have to work on. Like, fuck, man. Like what we were talking about last show, like a watch pot never boils. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit. Those kind of cliches, they mean something because they make sense. And you know, patience is tricky, especially in early recovery, in a rehab, counting your days, doing all that. You know, Jimmy said it right earlier on. You can get ahead of yourself is what happens. If you don't have patience, you get ahead of yourself.
Well, one thing that really always hits home with me is don't be disappointed with the results with the effort that you didn't put in.
Right. Yep.
You think the shit's going to be handed to you? No. I tell my sponsees, and they'll go on and on and on. Well, if I just happened, like, are you fucking done? Shut up and take the cotton bat out of your ears and put it in your mouth. But it's true. Just let them blow off their steam and say, okay, let's do some work. You know?
Yeah.
Because it's going to be tough. I just be totally upfront. Like this stuff, those people in early recovery, I'm so proud of you. Seriously. But you know what? It's going to be tough. And your addiction. We have addiction until the day we die. We're never cured. I don't want to be cured.
I don't want to be cured.
because I got a better life. But the great thing, I had to address it. It's just not like I didn't drink for almost 20 years, but was I in recovery? Fuck no. I was still the same asshole. I wasn't
drink for 20 years, Jimmy?
Well, off and on.
Oh no, yeah, I got you.
And I went through a lot of shit, but was I happy? No, I was always. I'll be happy when. No, I'm just happy with what I got, and then all this other stuff happens. I'll tell you a little story.
Please.
Last night, my daughter Annie was in a performance of Anastasia, and due to work commitments, I couldn't go. So I put it on Facebook, and a fellow reached out to me, a young fellow, early, and he goes, "Hey, are the tickets still available?" I said, "Sure." And he goes, "Oh, I'm going to take my autistic son with me," and I got this message on Facebook, and it just brought me to tears. He goes, "Thank you, Uncle Jimmy. I love the show." And this little guy, and he sent me pictures, and he's wearing his PJs. He's got his headphones on, and he had a picture taken with one of the characters from the show, and that would really. They're not struggling, but these tickets were I just gave freely, I could just whatever give it to somebody who really wouldn't have. So I'm glad that Keith and his son went, and it really touched my heart. And I didn't do it for kudos, Here's a little kid who really had some great time with his dad last night, and Keith is in just a couple of months in recovery, doing really well, and he just thought, hey, it'd be a nice night with his son. And that's what recovery's about, that good feeling of just doing something and not expecting anything in return.
Yep.
And it just felt when I opened that message this morning and hearing this little 4-year-old, "Thank you, Uncle Jimmy."
Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy's the best. Jimmy, you are if I were to
an asshole.
You're an asshole for sure, but if I were to think about Jimmy as a whole, and you just talked about
I'm an
years
all
and all that stuff. I've seen you change over the time.
For those who know sign language.
There it is. TVAA or TVMA. There it is.
Yeah,
I did TVAA as a joke. It's a joke.
It's a joke.
So I mean, Jimmy, you're reborn, right? This version of Jimmy never existed. I can feel that.
It depends what time you're in.
I mean, I'm not trying to
And it took me 57 and a half years, guys.
Yeah.
So you guys in early recovery who are 20 years old, 30, 40, you got a chance. You got a better chance. The odds were way against me, but I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I know it's cliche, but it took all this other shit to finally, boom, that spiritual awakening. And they always say it's people are looking for a spiritual awakening. No, we, and Will might agree with me, we are spiritual beings looking for a human experience. Thank you so much. And that sounds kind of weird, but it's so true. We're energy that comes in, and the energy in this frame gives out. So we're here for such a short time, and unfortunately, as humans, we're assholes, and we are susceptible to addiction and all these other little things like shiny stuff. We don't ever own lessons. And we don't own anything. You think when you buy a car, you own it? No, you don't. When you die, somebody else will have it. You'll crash it. You buy a house, somebody else will have it. We own nothing. But what we
depreciates in value instantly.
Yeah, but what depreciate is your self-worth.
Facts on facts. Now these are what we're describing to everybody. I mean, I can make slides and call it patience till we read shit and do topics and whatever.
I will.
What we're really describing is our experience, what it was like to go through this. I didn't have the patience, but I still went through it instead of getting high, trying to take a shortcut. Life is always about shortcuts. And now, I mean, things have gotten better just from being sober. Shocker, right?
Well, look at the patience that it took for you and Will to start this 201 episodes ago. It wasn't easy, right?
It started it.
Will's
I know,
OG.
but
just take the fucking credit. Well, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, shut up, Will. Just take the goddamn credit. But it wasn't polished. It didn't have all these funky graphics.
Will built Talkin Trash. Way to go, Will.
Way to go, Will. Yay, Will. Woo, Team Will. But what you built, it just continued better. Yeah, you have the ups and downs, but it's a growing experience. It's a living entity now. And we have a little bit of fan base, and we thank everybody who watches. And that's not bullshit. It's huge. And I love when I open an email and got a nice one about Brad. Believe it or not, today. Whatever. Yeah, I know. But yeah, if you want to be on the show, everybody has a story. We'd love to hear it. It doesn't matter if you got 30 years, whatever drug or you're an alcohol, somebody that was an active addiction, and just show us, hey, that recovery is possible. It's so true.
Yep.
Join the winning team.
Right,
Don't be a stat.
Listen, people are assholes everywhere. I'm an asshole. But to have addiction and running through our veins, it's that whole don't forget where you came from thing. You know what I mean? Like, we can shoot our wounded, forgetting that was us at one point. And I've been there. We've all kind of have. We have to learn those lessons. But I think the theme of this episode is don't shoot your wounded. Keep your people. Keep them tight. And you're going to save lives by living that as an umbrella. Like, if you're just all right, fine, come on back, you're going to save lives that way. And you don't want to exclude anybody. Definitely don't want to exclude. They should not do subtitles for hockey games. Every word is misspelled. Every player's name is misspelled.
I think you should write the person.
Yes. What person? Who?
The man.
0-0 at the end of reg? Are you serious?
Yeah, fucking overtime here in Philly.
Shit.
I don't know what is going on with this series. Flyers were up 3-0. Now it's 3-2, and now they're going to overtime in South Philadelphia. That place is either going to go nuts or kill everybody. Because I've been in that playoff situation.
Or both.
Yeah, we do that too.
A little bit of both.
Yep. All right, Willie D.
All right.
What?
Willie D.
I got some building to go do.
I know you do. We are going to do team testimonials. They'll come up this month. We'll let you know. We do a lot of shit around here, and
just for today we do.
I'm getting
yes,
there.
Come on.
Chill. Will wants to say.
Have some patience.
Right. No, I know. All right,
what do you got to build tonight, Will?
Wait, I got to finish my staircase from my upper
heaven
or the back porch that goes down to the lower back porch that I built. I get tired of busting my ass when it rains because it's a steep hill, so I'm building a stair. I'll send you
Stairway to Heaven. Stairway to Heaven.
That's right to my front door.
All right. We'll do this. Now, see how far along my graphics have come? That was 2004.
Oh, would you look at that?
All right, so we're going to read that. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, look at that.
And if you
at that.
I figured you forgot about that thing.
I'm getting. I know it's up there. I won't delete that one. Let's do a little just for today.
I'm hungry.
Aw, Will's hungry. Willie hungry. All right, hold on.
You should have had a mac and cheese on the way over, man.
Yeah, you should have done that. What if?
Oh, what? Okay, I make my macaroni and cheese. I mean, I do love Velveeta, but I do make my own. But anyhow, go ahead.
Velveeta?
Velveeta. What are you?
That sounds like a stripper's name.
Are you
now? Welcome to the stage,
Velveeta.
Yeah. Will, are you a poor? Is that what's going on with you?
I'm a whore.
I said, are you a poor? I just made. All right. It's called What If? Just for to dazzle. Will, take it away.
Take it away, William.
Oh my fucking God! How about now?
Now I don't. Now I'm backstage. Now I'm not.
This is. I know. Yeah, I'm trying to break the cycle here.
Aren't we all?
So you can't see the screen right now?
I can only see you now. I see nobody.
Oh my
God, Jimmy!
It's crazy. Like he has his internet's so bad that he misses.
Ever since.
He's still spinning.
It's been fucking up. Even y'all's answer to my questions are delayed.
Well, I think all our viewers have read Just for Today by themselves already.
Pretty much, yeah. At this point, yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't get it.
I'll probably put some more tinfoil on the tree.
Triage it. I don't know. All right, I'll read it. Living Just for Today relieves the burden of the past and the fear of the future. We learn to take whatever actions are necessary and to leave the results in the hands of our higher power. In our active addiction, fear of the future and what might happen was a reality for many of us. What if we got arrested? Will? What if we lost our job? Tim? What if our spouse died, Jim? Oh shit! Check. I didn't plan for that. Just happened. We went bankrupt, and on and on and on. It was not unusual for us to spend hours, even whole days, thinking about what might happen. We played out the entire conversations and scenarios before they even occurred. Then charted our course on the basis of what if by doing this. I like this reading. We set ourselves up for disappointment. Yep. After this, we set ourselves up for disappointment after disappointment. From listening in meetings, we learned that living in the present, not the world of what if, is our only way to short circuit our self-fulfilling processes of doom and gloom.
Battery baby.
We can only deal with what is real today, not our fearful fantasies of the future. Say that 5 times. I lost my place. Coming to believe that our higher power has only the best in store for us, and is one way we can combat that fear. We hear in meetings, this is a long one, that our higher power won't give us more than we can handle in one day. And we know from experience that if we I do this when you do that, of course that doesn't work either. Why wouldn't? The God we've come to understand will surely care for us. We stay clean through adverse situations by practicing our faith in the care of a high power greater than ourselves. Each time we do, we become less fearful of what if and more comfortable. Just for today, I will look forward to the future with faith in my higher power. I will also upgrade my Wi-Fi or ask Tim how to steal it from the neighbors. There you have it.
The best Wi-Fi around, sadly.
My God. All right, just for today. Episode 201. Thanks for your support, everybody. Get yourself some Narcan. Call 988 if you want to kill yourself, and don't. If you're in early recovery, meeting finder. Oh damn it! I had one thing I wanted to do this show, and I forgot about it till right now. NA meeting search. It was this letter to the early alcoholic. You've heard it before, Jimmy. So you finished rehab. You're sober now, living in a halfway house, waking up early to catch the bus. It would have been poignant if I had interjected it properly. I did not.
But it's not.
Oh, Sunday. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Thank you, my friends, for all your support and what you do. And we love you.